Hi, my name is Jenny and welcome to my channel, JK Star 80 Reader. So today I'm doing a Friday Reads. These are the books that I want to get to this Friday and into the next week. So let's get to them. The first book I have to show you, it is Kim Ji-young, born 1982. And so this is a book that I purchased as a way to celebrate Koreadathon. Koreadathon is a readathon dedicated to reading books by Korean authors, and so I thought this would be a great time to add books to my collection that are by Korean authors. And so this is the one of the books that I purchased this month, and it is Kim Ji-young, born 1982. And I guess it's been 40 years since 1982. And this looks at the life of one woman in particular, of how society has formed over the last 40 years, and I guess her experience of sexism in Korea. So I would like to get to this book pretty soon, and hopefully I'll be able to fit it in this week. Next, I have another book to show you, and this is The Remains of the Day by Kazuo Ishiguro. And so I started reading books by Kazuo Ishiguro a few years ago. The last book I read by him was Never Let Me Go, and I found that to be a very strange and peculiar but excellent book. And so because after reading that book, I've decided that it is time to pick up another book by Kazuo Ishiguro, and this is the one that I decided to look into. I just actually went to the library today, and so this is part of my library haul this week. And so I look forward to reading this book soon and seeing how I find it. During this past week, I've been making my way through another book, and that book is Brown Girl in the Ring. During this past week, I've been making my way through another book, and that book is Brown Girl in the Ring. It takes a fantastical journey through the streets of Toronto, and I found it to be a very engaging and interesting look at a city that is well known throughout Canada and maybe other parts of the world, but it's a city I haven't been to myself, so I found the mentions of the different locations of Toronto to be a very interesting aspect of the book. And because of after reading that book, I decided I want to read more fantastical works featuring other cities. And so the book that I decided to start reading next is A Darkest Shade of Magic by V.E. Schwab. So this is a book that has been popular on BookTube over the last few years, and finally it seems that the popularity has died down. But I've decided this is a good time to start reading V.E. Schwab books, as I haven't read anything by her before. And so this is a book looking at three or four different versions of London. And they are color coded, and based on each color they have different characteristics based on the color that they are assigned. And so I look forward to reading this book and finding out how the different Londons are portrayed. So one more book I have to show you, and that book is Lost and Wanted by Nell Freudenberger. And so this is a book that I started reading last week and was part of my video for last week as well. And so after taking some time to read from some of the books that I mentioned last week, I have decided that this is the book that I want to continue with. And I have an actual physical book that I have from the library that I showed last week. And so this is the ebook version that I have been reading on the various trips to different coffee shops around town. And so, yeah, so I look forward to reading more of this book. It is longer than I had thought it would be, and so I look forward to taking my time to read this and get to the end at a leisurely pace. So that is it for me for this week. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you again next time. Bye!